Hi friends, welcome to another episode of Training from a Dog's Point of View. Today with an exercise we need for the IGP routine and IGP trials. This exercise is called the bark and hold. So most of you may be wondering, bark and hold is with a helper, where the helper stands in the tent and the dog's barking. Yes, that's correct, but because I'm a helper by myself, I always have the problem that I don't have a helper where I can train with. So I needed to figure out another version of training the bark and hold without a helper. So Martin System has this perfect training tool I already showed you in the previous video. I will link you up or down in the info box. So basically this is a machine that drops big balls. So when you press on the button, it will drop a ball. And the good thing about the ball machine from Martin System, they have big balls. So when you have ball machines from another company, they drop only small balls, and when the dog's barking and jumping when the ball drops, they might swallow the ball, and yeah, you know how this can end. So basically you press the button and the ball drops. Nothing more, nothing less. We have also other tools that I use depending on the training stage my dog is at. We have our helper tent, we have 2 white sticks, and we have a positioning box and the clack from Martin System. I already showed you all these tools in the video I linked you in the info box. So in theory we have a positioning box for the purpose that the dog's always positioned in the perfect way we want to have them later for the bark and hold. We have those sticks to mark later when we remove the box where the dog has to bark. And we have the clack that makes the sound, and when I'm down there and I can't see the dog in the tent, I will hear if the dog's in the correct position. So you might be wondering, how is this thing working? Why should the dog bark? When you have when you have a dog that likes balls, you create some frustration, and frustration leads to barking. And this is how we make this exercise happen, that the dog's barking at this ball machine. How this will exactly work, I will show you with different dogs, and I will also show you different training stages where I add or remove some of these tools. Okay, we're just gonna take the first dog and I will show you how we build that exercise up. So here we have my German Shepherd. He's very excited because he loves this exercise. He loves to bark and hold. So first of all, the most important thing is we have only a flat collar and we have no e-collar around. As you can see, this is the remote for the ball machine. All right, I'm just going to show you how this will look when the dog's finished. And yeah, I'm going to take the dog. Hippe, hippe. Fuß. Voran. And you see the dog is in the beginning a little bit too high in drive, so I'll wait a little bit till the dog finds his rhythm in the barking, and I want the dog to bark woo, 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 like this. But in the beginning, when the dog's really hyped up, they might be a little bit too high in drive. So I do it one more time and I wait a little bit longer till the dog finds his rhythm. Fuß. Revier. And here you see a happy dog. There's no aggression, it's just barking in prey. And you see the dog found his rhythm. He's a clear barking at the ball machine. And yeah, later when we want to switch that from the ball machine to a helper, we just combine these two things. We put a helper in the helper tent, and we're going to do the same thing with the ball machine, just so the dog will see the picture where the helper stands in the tent. Now I'm going to show you the next step, how we would go on when we are removing the positioning box. So we only have the clack-clack and the 2 white sticks. So now I removed the positioning box and I only have the clack-clack and the white sticks. And this is also a reason why I put the 2 white sticks from the beginning and right next to the positioning box, so the dog knows that picture. Revier. So this was a spontaneous behavior from me. I was rewarding the dog not from the helper tent with the ball machine. I rewarded indirect from me. So that's also a preparation later for the call out, for the recall from the helper tent for the here Fuß. Now I'm going to show you one more time, and I'm going to show you how I can hear if the dog's in the correct position when I send them from a position where I can't see the dog. Because later you will send the dog not from here, you send the dog from the other side and from the other tent. Fuß. Fuß. Revier. And now I can reward the dog on the remote, and I couldn't see the dog, but I'm sure that he was in the correct position because I heard the noise from the clack-clack. Yeah, so we're gonna show you the next dog, Roland's Swiss White Shepherd. They have never seen the ball machine. They will build up in the bark and hold in the classic way with a helper, and we just see how it goes and show you the progress from the first time they will see the ball machine. But it's important, this will only work if you have a dog that likes the ball. So if your dog doesn't have ball drive, this is not the right way to do. So I invited Roland with his older Swiss White Shepherd. The dog has never seen a ball machine or has worked in the ball machine, but the dog knows how to bark and hold with a helper in the tent. So it's not 100% authentic, but we'll give it a try and see if the dog will bark on the ball machine. I would say I'm gonna just take a ball out. I'm gonna show the dog that I put the ball into the ball machine. You let the dog go on the leash and we will see from there how it goes.
Okay, let's try.
Give me a second. Show the dog that there's a ball, put it inside, and you just let the dog go. So first you show the dog, the ball is dropping from there.
Yeah.
Just gonna give me the ball, just gonna show the dog the ball goes from the ball machine, and you let the dog go and see what the dog does. So as you see, the dog was looking up. I was a little bit late on the button. So we try one more time, maybe we get him to bark. Dog's looking up, I let the ball drop. So that's our first step. And yeah, next time we will try and wait, and maybe the dog starts barking out of frustration.
What?
I'm going to show him one more time. The ball's inside here. Just wait. So that, as you heard, maybe it was a small little noise, not so loud, very quiet. But we'll try it one more time. sometimes some dogs need a little bit of activation. So that was also very nice looking at the ball machine. And yeah, sometimes it doesn't work on the first try, so we try one more time, and if the dog's not barking, no problem, we're just in the learning phase. So here you heard, we gave him a little bit help. We said the command.
Loud. Yeah, boy.
So maybe with some dogs you need to help them a little bit, figure the little dog figure out the fault on the ball machine. But like we always say, every dog's different. Work out a method that works for your dog, and not one way is the only way. All right. Thank you, Roland, for joining. And yeah, if you like the video, leave me a like, subscribe to my channel, share the video, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to write it down in the comments. There are some discussions about these training tools. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.